This is SCAC Women's Basketball Media Days, and joining us today from Shreveport, Louisiana, it is the Centenary College Women's Basketball Team, head coach Kristen Davis, and junior guard Rhonda Martin. And ladies, first of all, thank you so much for taking the time out and joining us today to discuss the upcoming season.
Thank you for having us, James.
Coach Davis, we will start with you. Simply just share with us the expectations and goals for the ladies in 2014-15.
As far as expectations and goals, we want to have a strong non-conference showing. We've got a lot of tough teams lined up for us to play before our conference. We do that to prepare us for all the tough competition that we have facing us during the conference season. We start off with a tough opponent, UT Tyler. That's going to be It's going to be a difficult matchup for us. Sorry, our SID just fell off a table. And so, we definitely want to concentrate on our rebounding. That's going to be key for us. We have a goal as a team. We want to lead the SCAC in rebounds. We feel like we have a good chance of that, especially with Brianna Edwards coming in as strong as she has so far at practice. And she also did really well in our scrimmage for us. And then with conference, we want to make it to the conference tournament because once we know you get to the tournament time, anything is possible.
Coach, tell us what you've seen so far from this team in preseason. As you mentioned, you guys are going to open up with a tough opponent, UT Tyler, this Saturday in the Gold Dome. But what have you seen from this team up to that point throughout preseason?
Well, one thing I'm really happy with, our shooting has greatly improved. That was one of our biggest downfalls last year was getting the ball in the basket. I think we've greatly improved on that. I can definitely tell over the summer that the players have put in the time in the gym to knock down their shots. Linda Gomez-Gill has improved greatly for us, handling the ball as well as her open shot. Rhonda's improved, and the same thing for the post players. They've all gotten better. We switched some things up defensively. I think that's helped us out, so I expect us to have a better showing on defense. And I think on offense, we're starting to get better control of our offense and start seeing the options that we need to now. So I think, we've just, anytime you can make shots, it obviously calms you down on offense.
Rhonda, let me turn to you. Just tell me the excitement level among yourself and among the team with the season opening up on Saturday.
We're real excited. We've been waiting for this day, counting down for it, and we're all ready. We're ready to go. We had our scrimmage this past Saturday, and so we're just looking forward to our first game on Saturday.
Coach, share with me, or actually let me come back to Rhonda first. What have you seen from this team throughout the preseason leading up to your first game this weekend? What have you seen from this team?
As Coach said, everybody came back stronger, and you can definitely tell that girls put in work this summer, and then the 4 freshmen that we added this year are also going to help and contribute a lot to the team this year.
Coach, now I'll turn back to you. Tell me a little bit about the upperclassmen on this team and the role they're going to play, especially from a leadership standpoint this season.
Our juniors are going to be key. They're obviously going to see a lot of minutes on the floor. I spoke with all of them when practice got started that, they needed to be vocal. Last year they were sophomores, and I think some of them thought that, they couldn't be as vocal because they didn't want to step on toes and so forth. This year they know that they're not only leaders by example, but they need to be vocal on the floor, both on the offense and the defensive end, and obviously setting the example both on the court and off the court.
Rhonda, back to you. As one of the juniors on this team that Coach is alluding to, just tell me how important it is for you to emerge as a leader on this team.
I think one of the big things this year is talking more and just having more of a vocal role and on the court in a game situation. So I think that'll be key this year.
This is the 2014 SCAC Women's Basketball Media Days here with the Centenary College ladies, head coach Kristen Davis and junior guard Rhonda Martin. And Coach Davis, back to you as we take a look at some of the positions. Let's go to the backcourt and look at your guards. What have you seen from that group throughout the preseason, and who do you think will make an impact going into the season?
I think all the guards have gotten better at controlling the ball a little bit and not panicking so much in situations. I think Deanna Hall is going to be huge for us. I mean, right now she's got the point guard spot. Last year she had some trouble with driving in the paint too much and running into too many post players, but I think she's improved on that. As I mentioned earlier, Linda's been handling the ball a lot for us as well, and that allows Rhonda to run the wing a little bit more and not have to have the ball in her hands as much as she did last year. And so I think from that standpoint we've improved. We've definitely brought in some freshmen, Kelsey Bertram and Jessica Broody, that can step out on the wing and shoot the ball for us. And so it really allows, we don't have to have the ball in one person's hands who is going to dribble it, beat the press, and also be expected to shoot the ball. We can certainly share it a lot more this year from the guard point of view, and I think that that's going to help us out.
And Coach, let's move to the front court now and your post players. Tell me a little bit about them throughout the preseason and some players that stand out to you going into the year.
Well, Bree definitely stands out. I mean, she's a big rebounder for us. I mean, she's capable of pulling down a lot of boards per game, and we expect that of her this year. She knows that. We're looking for her to be able to take a few more, I guess, short corner shots. I don't want to say outside shots because that may get her too excited. Becca is healthy this year. Last year, she started out the year with an illness, so she's had a full summer to condition and get ready. So it's exciting to see her improvements, having that full summer and coming into the preseason. I can definitely see it from her, both from the offensive side and the defensive side. She's able to come out. We're even swinging her at the guard position a little bit, which has been interesting, and she's handling that well. One of our freshmen, Lexi Antoon, she's going to be a good 5'11", 6-foot post for us on the block, and she's a true post. She gets in there, she likes to bang around, she likes to catch the ball at the block and make true post moves. She does not want to go out and try to dribble the ball too much, so she's going to be another great rebounding presence for us under the basket.
Rhonda, share with us some of the goals that you've maybe set for yourself in the upcoming year, as well as maybe some team goals that you guys have discussed as you prepare for the season.
We definitely have discussed more of a complete, I guess, inside-outside game, just actually working the ball around a lot more and getting it, more touches around before we, jack up threes or whatever else. I mean, that's just our main thing. I mean, we talked about rebounding and, of course, just continue to work together and grow as a team.
Coach Davis, 4 newcomers on the team. How has their presence been on the court throughout preseason, and how do you think they will impact this team throughout the season?
I've been very happy with the freshmen. I think they've come in and brought some really good energy to the practices and just team activities. They enjoy getting on the court. They enjoy working. And they're definitely going to see some minutes. They can certainly knock down shots from the guard standpoint. And as I mentioned, Lexi's going to come in and be able to substitute in for our post players to give some of them a break. And they've just brought good energy to the team, which I think we needed. I think our returners needed just kind of that boost. And they've certainly brought that. And I'm excited to see how they're going to produce this year.
Ladies, we'll get you out on these final questions. Rhonda, let's start with you. For Centenary to reach its goals and expectations in 2014-15, what will be some of the keys to success?
Like I mentioned earlier, just more of a complete inside-outside, game. And then also, like Coach said, we've worked on some new things for defense, and I think that'll really help us this year.
Coach, I'll ask you the same question. What will be some of the keys to success for Centenary this season?
I think we're certainly going to have to knock down our shots. Ball control, not limiting our turnovers, and certainly controlling our offense and not going so fast with it, and rebounding. We know we don't want people to get second and third opportunities on us. We want to force them to take a tough shot, get the rebound, and go the other way. So rebounding is going to be key for us.
This has been SCAC Women's Basketball Media Days with the Centenary College ladies. Head coach Kristen Davis and junior guard Rhonda Martin. And ladies, again, we thank you so much for taking the time out and joining us today. And we wish you and the team good luck in the upcoming season.
Thank you, James. We appreciate it.